Old Bull Gang's 365 Days of Outdoors is proudly brought to you by Apollo Masonry, building block to your future.
Well, it's our first morning in Colorado. Kind of just getting our bearings back from last year. Just heard our first bugle, not too far. It's really exciting. I'm pumped here, but kind of deciding where it was, and we're going to make a move here pretty quick. We're going to listen. Tommy Lou threw out one locator bugle. He might have answered it. It was like 5 minutes later, but not too far. I don't even know what to say here. I'm just super excited. We're gonna keep listening here. Stay with us. Elk Hunt 2016, Colorado. Well, we're walking, checking out a new section of this unit we've been hunting. Never been in here before. We know where we want to spend most of our time elk hunting, but just checked out this ridge, took a break. Tommy took a layer off. I couldn't get my cow call going this morning because, I don't know, I was nervous. Still was working on it. Made a few squeaks out there. All of a sudden, there was one running in. I told Tommy he had to grab his stuff. Got the GoPro up. I don't know if he got any video. It stopped, locked on us, didn't see us, but winded us, and then took off. But it looked brown, so it probably was a cow. But first day, at least we saw one. Well, it's the second morning here in Colorado. Had a good day, checking over the land, re-scouting everything, seeing if the elk were around. Seems like they are. Got a glimpse of one about a mile from here, but we're back to our usual bugle listening spot. We only heard one faint one yesterday, so getting to be about that time. We're sitting here listening again, and boy, it's gorgeous up here, and just enjoying the scenery and everything. Ben and Greg had some action yesterday. I heard a bugle, and we got some more friends from Wisconsin down now, and so we got a lot of tags to fill. That's that pocket metal. There are two bugles. We got some barking going on up here. They got your ranges. I'm not going to call too many more because I don't want to educate them. I think something will happen. They might have been bedded up there. I've been moving away the whole time listening. What we smelled this morning. There's somebody up there hunting. Elk noises, not the ones you want. Elk bark is the warning call when they smell you or see you. Well, after all that barking, we were wondering if our wind was good. All of a sudden we just started hearing warning calls only 100 yards away. Our wind was perfect, and we kind of seen there's other guys, it's public land. Figured maybe one would be coming down here, and sure as hell. And we smelt the elk this morning walking in. We were early enough and quiet enough, and we walked right by them. We knew they were better there. We thought we were in prime position. This guy comes walking in 45 minutes after sunlight, boogered them over to us, and they stood there and barked. And well, we didn't know at the time, and here he come walk through. Walked right past us, going right to where we were going to go today, so I don't know, we might go up top. They ran a ways, we could still hear them barking up top. But been kind of a long hunt already. A lot of hunters down here this year, and just running into hunters every day. Yesterday, some other guys that were with us shot a bull a few hundred yards from where we were sitting, and we tried tracking him, minimal blood, tracked him about 3/4 of a mile, and he was still going, bedded twice, but no luck. So that was kind of disappointing. It kind of went right through where we expect all the elk to come from and where all the elk sign is. So we're going to kind of try to hunt some different stuff today, but it's been 2 mornings now without a bugle, which is not good either. Talked to some other people that have been hunting down here all bow season, and said it's really been quiet and they're pressured, so trying some different things. I don't know, maybe cow call a little less, even though we haven't been doing that much anyways. But I don't know, check the trail camera and just go from there. Gotta go up, gotta get better. A little low. I must have ranged the other one at 31. He must have been 34. Got to let an arrow fly at least.
Day 5. Flat tire.
Now it's bound to happen as many times this truck's been up and down. Right?
Yeah.
Them guys only went up and down twice and they got one.
Well, we got pressured out of our one area that we logged probably 140 miles worth of scouting in the last 2 years. There's just too many people down there. We got pushed to some state land, and we're gonna go check. It's a lot more open than dark timber, so it's a little easier on the mind. He did not look legal. It looked like a spike. well, we finally saw some elk. I could have filled my tag. I had a big old cow come in. Tommy bugled him in. We were listening to some bugles on the private down below, and we were having such a slow, hard season that we just sit on the line and watch them if they'd come over the hill or whatever. All of a sudden behind us, and I told us to sit in the sage, and we should have been in the oak brush like Tommy said. But it worked out. I could have got a shot. Came into 37 yards, a spike and a cow, so hopefully this is a sign of better things. We got a new spot. Well, if my bugles don't work, those should work because those almost sound better. The elk are supposed to really hate it when these coyotes slide up, and there's one right down below us here. They're still bugling like crazy. Got some mule deer up here, it's just awesome. Great view, great hunt tonight. Turned my season around. We're running out of time. Bugling all around us. We got cows right here. Bugling right here, but looks like we're gonna run out of light. Come back in the morning. Good day, good day. Elk all over. Well, we're down to our last 4 days. We're out of the dark timber and into the sagebrush, so we can actually see. We're getting kind of claustrophobic up there in the mountain, but we can hear a lot farther here, and there's just bugles all over, pretty much in the same spot where we saw a spike and a cow that I passed up last night. So it's our second time in this spot. We're hearing bugles all over on the private land. Hopefully one comes up and we can get it done today. Another bull just showed up. Yep. He's coming up the road, but he's gonna be a mile away. they're a little far away for us to call to from here, but watching a herd of elk across the ravine over there. About 20 of them now. They just got up. They've been bedded all day, and BirdDog and I sat up on this ridge with binos waiting for our side to wake up, so I haven't seen any over here. This morning we were sitting down the hill a ways, and we glassed a nice bull with some cows just across the private line. Heard a lot of bugles, so we're just gonna wait till about 5 o'clock, maybe slide on down when our thermals start going down. We had some good action here last night. I saw a real big bull right down there, and had a cow and a spike come in. I passed up on the cow and had some of Ben's elk steaks last night, and I'm really thinking shooting a cow ain't that bad of an idea, but we'll see. I'd sure like to get one of those big bulls. I don't know if there's any way we can get in front of them in time. I'm about ready to take a go. Well, we sat out here all day and glassed and saw a ton of elk, but the closest we got was this morning. They're still probably 250 yards away, but there's about 9 cows down the same spot right now, and about 100 elk down below with several big bulls. But these cows up here and calves, they're only about 125 from the public line, and tomorrow them cows are going to be in trouble if they cross it. Probably come back here and set up and see if we can put a bead on one of them. We just got set up here in the sage again. It was a rain day, so we took most of the day off, let it rain out. Up in the mountains it was snowing. There's one truck track up this piece of public coming up in the mud, and apparently they're sitting right 100 yards away from us because we can hear them calling like crazy. But they don't sound too bad, so we're just going to shut up and hopefully we cut them off and get a big bull. But I don't know, we'll see. It kind of sucks that somebody's right there, but they're in the same line as us, so they have the same wind as us, and the wind is good. Right where we were sitting. There's the bull. Ain't it? Yeah. They might get a shot. I can still see him moving. Yep, they're hopping the fence right now. Ridiculous, that's right where we were yesterday. They're coming right down to him right now. No, just let them, don't run their hunt. If they spook them, they might come right to us.
like crazy. They're going back over the fence. They're standing right up. Hang on. Look at them moving. They see them. They stood right up. People did. That person stood right up. That might be a ball, but there's more on the private side. Look at him walk. That person just walking. There's the bull. There's the bull. That person just fucking walking around. Walking around. There's the bull. He's just in there. That person's just standing in the open. It must not be big enough. He's walking around. He just hopped back over the fence. Yeah. But that person's just walking around. The elk ain't even scared.
Well, we're learning here, elk hunting. There's a couple hunters right next to us, I said earlier. And one guy went up there, must know what he's doing. And before you know it, the three other people went up there too, and I'm watching up there, listening to him call, and all of a sudden I'm like, Tommy, there's elk up there. And ran right over, right where we were sitting yesterday, is right where they are now. Whole herd of elk came in there by him, but BirdDog said he saw a bull. I couldn't see one, but there's probably 20 elk up there. They all eventually got spooked and went back onto the private, so I'm sure that ain't good for our hunting area here, but at least we got to see some, I don't know what to say, public land elk hunting. It's a tough sport. Well, it's day 8 in elk country. It's been a frustrating season. We got today and tomorrow yet to go. We're sitting in the same spot we were the last 2 nights. There's less bugles this morning than there was 2 nights ago, or 2 mornings ago, excuse me. The same hunters that were right by us last night are up there again, but we shined a red light to them because we were here about 45 minutes before they were. It sounds like they kind of moved off, so it's less human scent down here, which is good. We got the decoy up. Beautiful sunrise. just saw a bull that our co-hunters of this spot called in, but their wind was wrong. So I seen it kind of spook away. Not a huge bull, but I would have shot him. Maybe he'll work back down this way and see our decoy. Who knows? Well, after sitting in the same spot for 14 hours today on the ground, through snowfall, wind, cold, just so people would know that we stayed hunting here, even though we beat them here this morning. But they still came back right before dark and proceeded to call their heads off up there. But I don't think it's hurting nothing. It just sounds like a herd of cows up here. But it ain't the same today, the bugles. There's a couple this morning. We haven't heard any tonight. It's been a long hunt. That's putting it lightly. Hunting pressure out here is increased twofold since last year. Try new areas, whatever. We're getting pressured out. We'll see. Maybe we'll find a new spot for next year, but we still got a day left and a tag left, so we'll see. Shooting light. Well, it's the last morning in Colorado. Finally got this place to ourselves, and they're bugling like crazy. I got one bugling down here, probably only 200 yards. Sounds like he's coming in. It's a perfect morning. Wind's good. Let's get it done today. The bulls keep getting closer, but we just seen our friends drive up the road, so hopefully we can get them in here before they start bugging us. Nice mule-deer buck over there too. How far away? Yeah, I see him. Is he gone? Well, we had elk all around us, and I still think there's some real close here. We tried to take a peek over and see if we could see them. Had bulls bugling on both sides of us. Saw a small bull go up in front, just for a little bit, and then 2 cows. And they were moving up the hill on the public. They came from the public. And then there was a bugle right in front of us down below, and we never got ready, and he never crested the hill. And then so I just took a peek over there and couldn't see him. So now we're back to our blind spot, and we're gonna start throwing some calls out there, see if he can bugle again. I don't know. It was pretty hot this morning though. There were, I don't know, probably 10 different bulls answered our cow calls and bugles. So, oh man, we're still rookies at this, but we're getting closer. Couldn't ask for a better last day. Pretty exciting.